Irascible's going to Malmo. Don't think I'll get one from here to Malmo. Just let me.
I've got one to Karlskrona and Stockholm.
You've got one to Karlskrona and Stockholm.
Yeah.
You start off at a beautiful town station with a school situated near the station. Oh, okay, that sounds quite interesting, Chris. Right, I've changed onto level 10 and I'm apparently now a skilled worker.
Oh.
You couldn't resist that one, could you now, Sam? I heard you trying to hold that one back. Right, I'm adding a high value cargo. Right, it's taken me long enough to advance to level 10. I'll have to wait and see. Okay, Chris, but I eagerly anticipate it. Right, let's get in the job market, get a quick job. We are currently in Venezia. I've only got 3. I've got Dresden, which is miles away, Wien, or Vienne. So what have you guys got? I think looking at the time, it's probably going to have to be Vienne.
Did you say Vienne?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one to Vienne.
That's W-I-E-N, Gav, yeah?
Yeah, I've got one there.
Okay. And what about the other 2?
I don't have one that way, unfortunately.
No, nothing?
Let me have a look.
Not even up into Poland?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look to see if there's anything that's on the route going that way.
CptnJenks, skilled at wrecking trucks. I'm very skilled at wrecking trucks, Sprinter.
Just going to refresh.
Oh, it's Vienna. Oh, I want to go to Vienna.
Well, that's going to take forever. I think one's in Bratislava because that's literally next door.
This means nothing to me. Anything?
What I might have to do is I can get one to Klagenfurt, which is on the way, and then I'll just have to drop it and I can pick up another drop that goes towards the other place. So.
What about you, Nelson? What have you got? Irascible's set his sat-nav to take him via Vienna. No.
Oh, hang on a minute. There's one I can get to Graz, which is on the way as well, but that's a little bit further up the road, so
Yeah?
I might get that one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because then if you can't find one, at least you've not got that far to go.
No, it's only pet food, so...
Is Nelson still in chat or is he gone? He's back. No? Should we take this anyway and he can catch up with us?
I've got Graz.
You've got Graz. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
You've
So
got the
let's
same
do that
as...
one then.
Okay, and then I'll carry on to Vienna and you guys can tag along. Stay away from the Renault as they can pull the skin off the rice pudding. Which one's the Renault? That one. I'm not taking the Renault, I'm taking the Iveco. Because Fab wants me to drive an Iveco Strauss or whatever it is. Waiting for me at Onions, stirs the onions. No, Slip Road, whatever. The station has 3 platforms and 2 bay platforms with runaround loops. Oh, nice. Right, let's get some lights on. don't have lights. Either that or we're in such a well-lit area that... Oh, there we go. There's my lights. Right, should we meet on the exit road or the slip road where Globbits is or somewhere like that? Right, there's now Sam. You know, if I make this job successfully, it'll be the first time in ages that I've finished the stream with more money than I started it with. Well, I say more money, what I actually mean is less debt.
Well, we'll see.
You don't necessarily want me to drive the Iveco, you were more suggesting it as a cheaper starter. Oh, okay. I get the point of that now, Fab. Right, so if we come left out of here, Fab, if you're going for your oh, who was that I squeezed? Going for your RIG Scania after you lost your save game. You lost your save game, Ben? Okay, whoever's coming up behind me can come through because I'm not reading chat at the moment. Still haven't seen O'Globbits and his... I thought he was going to be waiting there. Right, let's pull in on this hard shoulder.
He's already gone.
Probably.
I've just seen him come past me. Oh, he's just pulling over now.
Oh, he's ahead of me.
Yeah.
He's just passed me. I was ahead of him. I was on the wrong hard shoulder. You needed a complete Windows reinstall. Could you not like put your save game onto a drive or something, Ben? Right. Have we got everybody with us?
I'm right behind you.
I know you are.
Well, I'm here now. Nelson's coming up.
I'm right behind CK.
Okay, Jellybean, is he anywhere?
Yeah, he's behind me.
Good. Right, I'll let a couple of you go in front then. CK's in front this time. That's where you give your PSA about backing up data. Right, let's go. Right, I've got Nelson and CK in front.
And looks like Globbits is in front of me now.
And Jellybean's come past as well. Let's get this row on the show. Get the row on the show. Let's get the row on the show. Right, I've got somebody else coming through.
Me.
That is Gav. Hey, Gav.
You're going to be all on your own again, Captain, in a minute.
Yep. It's these low performance trucks that I've got to use. Shouldn't it be Vienna? I don't know the words to Vienna. Captain, you didn't get a chance to the day you were going to, but your PC builder wants to do the restore. Oh, okay.
Look at it. All these Volvos.
All these what?
Hey, all these Volvos, I'm just passing. See ya, bye-bye, Volvos. Bye-bye, bye-bye. No good, I don't like Volvos.
Or at least
Oh,
on
Scania.
the Blue Danube.
Oh no, Volvo, I don't like Volvo and Cobbits.
Oh, I should know
Oh,
that.
oh, Volvos! Everyone's all got Volvos. No good. No good. Everyone's got Volvos.
Yeah, I don't have a Volvo. I
No,
have an Iveco.
I've got a Scania.
I'll have to make do with Viennetta. Yes, that's what I'm on about.
Everyone's all got Volvos. Sorry.
Blue Danube. How does the
Do you have an external job, Gav?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
How come you're going so fast?
I'm not, it's just lightning speed. Because I've got a bigger engine than what you've got. Oh,
No.
yes.
Limited to the same speed, so I don't see how you can just pass and say you've got an external.
That's...
Yeah, I've got a bigger engine here.
No. Gav just turned his limiter off.
Yeah, I have. What? Whoa, no, I haven't.
Yes, I know you how you play. That's how he's able to fly past everybody.
I'm only getting my own back from last week.
What do you mean you're getting your own back from last week?
Well, saying all them things.
Oh, all them things
Yeah.
about the week before.
Yeah.
You brought that on yourself. I hold no responsibility.
No, you're the instigator, so I'm blaming you.
Me, the instigator.
Yeah.
Look, I gave you a promotion today. Okay, be happy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can easily knock that back down to employee.
Oh no. Oh no.
So yeah, for anybody on the Trucks Books client, Gav is now a representative of the company. So you better represent us well, Gav.
Yeah, well.
None of this speeding malarkey.
Look, I don't speed. I'm just driving respectable. Respectable. I'm only going 50.
Gav's rushing.
You are now.
Yeah, I am now.
You can't back up anything as your backup has failed. Fab Diva says that Gav is rushing to the next services, and don't forget your euro for the facilities.
Oh, yeah.
And cheat? What do you mean and cheat, Jelly Bean?
Whoa, where are you, Jelly Bean? I know cheat, you cheat.
Oh, don't speed and cheat. I get you now.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Jelly Bean. We can't have a company representative who speeds and cheats, can we? Right, there's everybody else going over the bridge. As I'm struggling to keep up with them in my low output Iveco. Jelly Bean, are you claiming hacks? Mr. Harrison wants to know. .77 miles to go to Vienna. Oh, Vienna. It's the only line I know from the song. So if you want me to sing Vienna, you're just going to get that line there, time and time again. Me just going, oh, Vienna.
only other bit I can add is it means nothing to me.
It means nothing to me. Oh,
Vienna. There you go.
Right, we'll do this one line at a time, shall we?
What's Globbits doing? Jeez,
I
guys.
don't know, where is he?
They're like in the hard shoulder bumping into each other. What are you doing, you two? Hey.
Right, well, it wasn't me. Gobbits came into me.
Oh yeah, of course. Never you, is it, Gav?
No,
Well, it-
Gobbits came into me.
Well, I don't see who did what, but I just saw a truck jumping up in the sky.
Yeah. Gobbits came next door to me downstairs.
Oh, guys, we've got a real player on our 6
Oh.
who's like
Real player?
thrown his horn at me, so because I've
Whoa.
Blowing his horn? Why? Can't he get past you on the other lane then? Has he got a
No.
problem?
because I swerved to avoid Nelson's brakes, who was avoiding everybody up front.
Oh.
So let's let him through at this toll booth. Where do I go? Where do I go? I'll go behind him. Don't hit him. Oh, I thought for a second I was going to hit the real player. That would have been fun.
You go up front now, you can play with a basketball.
Go on, Gav, after you.
Hacks granted. That's a valid claim. Okay. Jellybean has claimed Gav'd hacks, and Mr. Harrison has granted it.
Oh. Jellybean, would you like to have the sack? I will sack you.
Sprinter says I should go on X Factor. What, should I sing my version of Vienna then, Sprinter? Just get up there and say to Simon, you know, I only know 2 words, two lines of the song. It means nothing to me, oh Vienna, and then like drop the mic and walk off.
Perhaps you could just take the CK and do a duet.
Are you ready, CK?
No.
No.
Is it going around? Oh no, the truck's going, it's going. Oh no, it's crashed.
Oh, who's crashed?
That Polish guy. Oh, stop everyone. Stop everybody.
Hold on.
Stop everyone behind.
Who?
Oh, look at that.
Did you?
It's a nice little flambang.
What, he said
Right, it's gone now. Right, it's gone now. He's gone now, he's gone back to the service centre. He was going way too fast, that'll teach him.
Wow.
He went round the corners too fast and then his truck just tipped over on its side and off he went.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd have liked to have seen that. Get it forever immortalised in Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Jenks was just telling. Do you mind if I share your story, Miss Jenks? Have a guess who Miss Jenks spoke to today.
Danny Cowell.
Danny Cavell. No. It's
No
actually
idea.
one of her favourite comedians.
John Bishop.
No. It's similar to Don Bishop, but not from as far north.
Jimmy Carr.
Yes.
Oh.
Apparently he walked past them in the street and they're like watching, and so he stopped and said hello.
Wow.
So Fab Diva got it, she said Jimmy Carr. And Gav said it as well. Do they get extra points for that? I don't know, I've already given Gav the promotion today.
Oh, whoa, extra points, yeah.
Whoa, exit points. Well, for me to give points, I've got to type, and I can't type and drive. So, I can. No,
I haven't.
Go on.
I haven't really travelled with many famous people. I mean, one time I was on a train going to Guildford, and Andrew Lloyd Webber was sitting 2 seats in front of me, and I had no clue he was there until we were both getting off at Guildford, and then he was standing in front of me with like a bodyguard type guy person.
Yeah, that's a shame. You could have had real fun on that train.
And then the other one was Anne Widdecombe. the politician.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk about that one.
All I will say is that she snores.
That's no claim to fame to the
Yeah, that one's nothing to be proud of, CK.
Yeah.
Oh, now Sam, you've just glitched and almost gone into the front of me.
Yeah, it's best to keep a little bit of a gap between yourselves.
Bradley Walsh, no. Friend of yours met him at Torquay at the weekend. So he's been down there, has he? Why can't I type and drive? Lots of people send text messages while they drive. Sprinter, I'll show you why I can't type and drive. Because I drive with my keyboard and mouse. So I can't use the keyboard to type and to drive, because otherwise havoc would ensue. That was harder than I expected. You had a little rock star you knew from somewhere sit opposite you on a flight. I've had... I've met Freddie Starr. I've seen Russ Abbott in a dressing gown. I've met the Chuckle Brothers. And I've had the Queen in the royal car stop to let me and my mum cross the road.
Over to you.
Yeah.
To me, to you, to me, to you.
Anybody else that I've met that's been famous?
I served Annie Lennox when I was on the till years ago working for Barclays.
Okay, you served Annie Lennox. What was that, Miss Jenks? Oh, yes. Damien Lewis? I can't remember his name, but I've sat next to him. I think it's Damien Lewis. The ginger-haired fella. I've sat next to him on the bus with his kids.
If any of you are into touring cars, Mrs. Nelson had breakfast with Tim Harvey.
Okay. I got a friend who met Rowan Atkinson at a classic car race.
Yeah, because he's into his racing and cars, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Apparently Jimmy Carr's on tour. Jimmy Carr's jokes borderline offensive, but not all of them. Yeah, we tend to watch when he's on his panel shows, when they're not quite so offensive. So like, I wouldn't go and see Jimmy Carr on tour. That would be a little bit too offensive for my taste. But when he's on like QI and 8 out of 10 Cats Meets Countdown is one of our favourites. He can be quite funny on that. You've been in the Pit Wallet Croft racing circuit. Well, my dad used to know a couple of the motorbike racers because he was a bike racer at one point. Met Linda Lusardi and Jeff Capes and Steve Cram. I don't know who any of them people are. You're askable.
Oh.
You obviously move around in different circles to me.
Irascible Jeff Capes lives about 15 miles away from me, but whenever there's anybody wants to open a fate or anything, he always gets invited. I'm sick to death of seeing him.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Jenks has just reminded me that we met Moriarty as well. I can't think of his name. Andrew something or other from the BBC series of Sherlock. So what was that you were saying about fates? No, Sam, sorry, I missed
No,
it.
I just said Jeff Capes lives about 15-20 miles away from here.
Yeah.
And whenever there's a fete, school, anything going on, he is always invited everywhere to open them, and you just get fed up of him being there. Jeff Capes again.
Yeah. I met somebody else in the street the other day, actually. Quite a famous film actor. Have any of you seen the film A Good Year with Russell Crowe?
Is it about a tyre?
No.
Sorry.
Oh dear. I don't know who his name is, but in the film A Good Year, Russell Crowe plays a banker who gets suspended and told to take a year out, told to take some time out, and he goes to his uncle's vineyard in France, because he's just inherited it, and so he's got to go and put all the affairs in order and that kind of thing. And he for one of the stunts he plays on the trading floor, he gets pulled in front of the boss, and the guy who plays the boss is quite a famous film actor, and I passed him on the street the other day.
While all this has been going on, I'm rapidly running out of fuel.
Yeah?
Well, don't worry, now Sam, we're literally at the drop-off point in a minute.
Well, I've got 27 miles of fuel left, and 28 miles to the job.
You might have to coast a bit.
Hope it's downhill.
Sam's running on fumes.
Yeah.
Drink slowly, little truck. Drink slowly.
Yeah.
Was there a blimp? I don't know.
Here now.
Fab, I don't know.
Oh, Good Year blimp.
Was that a follow-on from your Goodyear joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't get that.
Now, most sporting events around the, like in the US and that, they always had a blimp, and it was always advertised by Goodyear.
Sponsored by Goodyear, wasn't it?
What we would perhaps know as a Zeppelin.
Yeah, but they just call them blimps. I think it's
because they're American.
Yeah, I think it might be a size thing as well. I think maybe a blimp is something that's a certain size, and a Zeppelin is something that's a certain size.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's basically all airships, so.
Yeah. Am I waiting for you two?
It's up to you, really.
I won't wait for me because I'm going to run out of fuel.
How do you actually fix that when you've run out of fuel?
You have to go to the service centre.
But you can't fill up there, can you?
I know, but then you pay like a penalty, and then when you start again, then you've got fuel on board, I think.
Yeah, you've got half a tank.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm catching up with somebody anyway. It's probably Gav. Should we wait for them, Gav?
It's not me.
So you can wait for CK, but I'll end up going back to goodness knows where, won't I?
Well, no, you might come here. There's a spanner here, so hopefully you'll come here because it's the nearest.
Yeah, probably. Zeppelins have a metal framework. Blimps are just blow up. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Right, it's O'Globbits.
Is now following.
I'm gonna come in behind O'Globbits and we'll wait for CK. And Neltham if he makes it. I'm just trying to think of any other famous people that I've met over the years. I've seen Paul O'Grady. I've heard CptnJenks sing live. And I did it for free. Right, I'm going to spell this next one out. EJWSJEJDJ. Oh gosh, there's too many J's in that. Thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the channel. A Zeppelin is huge, a blimp is small. Is it just like a blimp on the skyline then, Mr. Harrison? Right, taking the opportunity to have a drink so I can carry on talking. Where's Gavd? Gavd, have you gone on miles ahead of us? Thought so.
Probably.
Oh, real player going past. You're supposed to be seeing Placebo tomorrow, but Brian is ill. Well, just give him a sugary tablet then, Fabio. Fab Diva. I have a friend called Fabio, and that gets really annoying when I do that.
Well, I've ended up in Graz.
Oh wow, you made it then.
Oh, did you actually run out of fuel?
Yeah.
I should have followed you. I knew I should have followed you. Ah.
But that's where you had to drop off anyway, wasn't it? Nelson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it just would have been funny to watch him stutter and
See,
stumble
yeah.
on the stream, instead of just sitting staring at a black motorway with O'Globbits in the hard shoulder.
Right.
Brian is singer, so show has been cancelled. You
There's
are
plenty
too.
There's plenty of jobs here, Nelson. Going to the other
It
place.
could be nothing to me. Oh, have you got anything to Vienna?
Yeah, loads of ones.
Loads.
I'm just picking the one that tends to have the most back.
Oh, Vienna.
Right.
Now, Sam.
Yeah.
Just thinking, because I mean, I might not get much time this week. Depends on work. But how often? Like, if we were to start an early truck stream, how early could you come on?
It just depends because I have different shifts that I work
Yeah.
on different days, so it would depend what day and what staff I've got in and everything else. I mean, I'm normally not really much available before 10 o'clock.
What, in the evening?
Oh, what? I thought you said earliest I could start in the evening.
Well,
Again, depends what day.
okay. So, but when you say you're not available before 10 o'clock, you mean 10 o'clock in the morning?
In the morning, yeah.
So you could start at 10 o'clock in the morning and do like a full day of trucking?
Not a full day, but I could do a certain number of hours. Just depends what day it is and what staff I've got in.
Okay, just because we might... where's Irascible? Come back! No, just thinking that we may see if we can do a full day stream over the 2-week holiday at the end of the year.
Well, I'm just waiting for you to go past. Are you? Okay.
Or at least perhaps an afternoon or something.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I've got notice, I can generally sort bits and pieces out, but it just depends. It depends whether the staff phone in sick or stuff like that, really.
Yeah?
And that can sometimes cause problems.
Okay. Yeah, we might just see if we can... Just because at the moment, with me doing this like 2 hours, it takes me 2 hours to earn about 20 grand, and 11 of it goes on loan fines each week.
Yeah.
So perhaps like doing an afternoon's worth might be a little bit better to getting us some more money.
Yeah.
It's just a pain because of me working. I don't get in till 6. By the time I've then had a bit of a chat with Mrs. Jenks and had a snack and got myself set up, 7 o'clock is the earliest that I can feasibly start.
Yeah.
You're just getting off the brow of that hill as that guy nearly hit me. Okay.
Well, I think you guys should maybe carry on in a minute because my pickup is about 8 miles out of town.
Ooh, ouch.
Well, 8 miles isn't very far, I guess. It's,
No.
in the game, it's like a few hundred meters, I guess. So.
Yeah, we'll
You'll
wait
see
for
it.
you. Because it might actually be on the road that leads you
Yeah.
out of town anyway.
Yeah.
So you might
Where
be
it-
heading towards us.
Where are you guys going to?
Vienna.
But it's spelled
yeah.
with a W.
Yeah.
Wien. Quite a few jobs there, I saw.
What else was I saying? Yeah, so I'm just thinking about doing that for a little while. Probably the reason why I might not be able to do it over the half term is because I also do reprographics at work, and I've got quite a few jobs that need doing, so I might be in for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna want at least one day to myself, and we've got one day, possibly all day trains, which I'll tell you a little bit more about at the weekend when I've finalised everything at work. So yeah, but I think it would be a good idea to try and knock some of this debt down, do it in a big stint.
Yeah.
Reprographics, yep. Photocopying. It's reprographics. Fab. Photocopying. reproduce graphical images. Honestly, these common peoples. Well, at least you didn't say Xeroxing. No, we don't have Xerox anyway. We have a Sharp. They're very sharp on my photocopiers.
Well, I'm just picking up now.
Okay, CK's just collecting. Have you got yours, no, Sam?
Yep, I've just picked mine up.
Good.
Okay, it looks like my GPS is basically telling me that if you guys just come along anyway, you're going to come past me. So I'll just wait here.
No, you haven't passed me. What I mean is you guys are going to come past me as you drive because I'm on the route, like you said. Have you picked it up from Triette?
No, I don't think. Hang on.
So if you have a look at my map now, at my screen, there's this Triette here.
Yeah, I have picked it up.
Okay.
From there, yeah.
Well, I'm ahead of you. We're down here.
Yeah. I'm just watching your stream back now. Okay, you're. Oh yeah, I can see where you are. All right, yeah, you've just gone past them, right?
So we deliberately came past this and stopped so that you could then catch up with us.
All right, yeah, okay, cool. No, I thought you were still waiting in town. That's why I said so.
Oh, okay.
I'm just coming out then. So.
What about you, Nelson? Where were you?
I'm just leaving now.
Okay, so if you come along that road towards Street 8, it should bring you down and out that way anyway. And there's Wien there. Just whilst we're here, this is all of the map that I've done. So I've still got quite a lot of it to do.
Yeah.
But that's gradually getting more and more yellow. We need to spend a bit more time over in this area of the map, round by Austria, Poland, and maybe that's what we can do next week, is focus on out there. And then we can start zipping back and forth. Right, still behind Oglobbits. Oh, missed some bit. Oh dear. Conica Minolata. Hey, what's Conica Minolata? CK. No, we won your.
CK.
No, sorry, Chris Rogers. Pronounced treat in a bad pun.
Oh, Conica Minolta, they're brands, aren't they?
Are they?
Companies, yeah. It's Minolta, they make things like cameras and photocopiers and things. And then you've got Konica, and Konica make cameras, I think, as well. So, right, I'm here behind you guys now, if you all want to...
Yeah, you want to start going, because I'm at your in view now.
Okay. Come on, Oglobbits, wake up. They make cameras. Ah, okay. This load wobbles. I almost fell over a barrier, says Jellybean. Whereabouts are you, Jelly? But then again, of course you're going to wobble, Jellybean. The clue's in the name. Konica made films. Ah, okay. Jellybean's behind us. Okay. Right, real players on the other carriageway. Right, looks like they're doing a convoy as well.
But the funny thing is, they're probably driving along and they're going, oh, there's real players on the other side.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys that I actually found the first occurrence of real players the other day? So I think it survived the cut. Yeah, and the other thing I've got to mention is that a number of the scenarios from early on, there's 2 of them have been deleted from... I was in the middle of highlighting them as Twitch deleted them at the 60-day limit, because I thought that it was 2 months and not 60 days, and so I went, well, it's due tomorrow, but I forgot that one of the months had 31 days in. So I
Oh,
was a day out, so but it was really annoying that I was in the middle of the highlight menu. I was literally working on it, and then all of a sudden it went not available, and I'm like, couldn't they have seen that I was? But it was probably done on an algorithm or something.
yeah.
But it was annoying that the fact that you've got it open didn't stop it from deleting.
Yeah, you'd have thought that would have stopped it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I sent them a tweet about it, but they didn't get back to me. Jellies don't wobble, they shake. Not according to my childhood sprinter, I'm sorry. Jellies wobble. Because I remember the rhyme very well. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. That's what jelly does. Yeah. So now the other tweet that I made that I'm still waiting for a response to, I tweeted Channel 5.
Hey?
Because I was watching Paddington. I finally managed to find it on their app. But because I don't ever rarely get a chance to sit down and watch an hour's worth of programme, I tend to do it in bits and do like 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And what was it, Tuesday? I sat down to do 15 minutes of about halfway through. Hold on. Oglobits is all over the road. I sat down to do like 15 minutes, and I had to sit through, I think the first time out was like 16 adverts.
Wow.
Because it like loaded it in, and then went, oh, you've passed an ad break, so it loaded in the ad break.
Oh yeah, that's so annoying when it does that.
And then it crashed and had to restart. So I ended up with just like so many ads.
Yeah.
And then I went for so I watched 15 more minutes and then put it down. And then when I came back to it, it was 33 adverts. I sat and counted them. 33. It loaded it in, it did 6, and then it crashed out. Did another 6, did 4, did 6, did 5, did 6, did 6, did 5, 6, then 4, then 6, then 3. And then another 6. So Channel 5 certainly got their advertising money out of me.
God, didn't they? Just.
but it's really annoying because I still haven't finished watching it because of so much time being spent watching adverts. You hear someone has food, somebody does have food.
Yeah.
It's your job to work out by their voices who is eating food. Challenge for chat accepted.
I'm not eating You hear the crunch in the packaging, that might... Oh no, actually no, it won't be jelly bean.
No, I doubt
Because
it.
he's not in Discord. But no, but sometimes when he's in Discord with talking on chat, you can sometimes hear him with tobacco wrapper.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But obviously he's not in with us, so we can't. So it's obviously someone else.
No.
Yeah.
And it's not irascible either.
No.
Could be Nelson.
No, it's not me. I've had my food earlier on.
It could be CK.
It can't be Nelson. Nelson doesn't snack on solids.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nelson prefers his snack from a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always liquid.
Like you, Gav, I've learned to turn the microphone off at certain times now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that again.
Why not? It has got the most views on my Twitch view count ever.
Where are you guys going?
I'm following El Globbits. I don't know where you're going.
I'm going a different way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going this way then. But anyway, maybe my drop off's this way, so I'm just going to go the way my GPS is telling me to go.
Yeah, we're quite near to Vienna now anyway. This is it. This is our final destination. Nobody in chat has been able to guess who's eating. I think I know who's eating.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw that out there when we get to Vienna.
Ooh. Get rid of the evidence.
We can't see the evidence anyway.
That's alright.
We're listening for the evidence. Whoa, Oglomits! Oh, that was close. Look, I'm trying to get maximum points here.
God, nearly went into the back of Jelly Bean.
Who nearly went in the back of me?
God.
Not nearly swerved off the road watching the swerving of the
Just as well these trucks have good brakes.
Oh, that's a big one.
Right, my marker is now on the map. Is Oglomits going to try and come through? What's he slowing down for? Oh, probably because he doesn't know which part we go into.
At least it's daylight now, at least you can get a good picture.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing is we can't because CK's gone.
I'll be there soon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Do you want me to not drop my drop then and then we can do a picture?
And what you can do is drop your trailer off outside the garage, then come in and take the picture, and then finish your job off.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, red light, red light, red light, red light, red light. Stop, stop, stop. Right, let me find the garage then on the map. Still nobody's guessed. So I have a question for you three. What were you eating, Gavd?
I was eating dairy milk, cow milk nibbles.
See how I knew it was you? Oh, that was well timed, Jelly Bean.
I'm just dropping off now, so it won't be long.
Alright, we'll wait for you in the garage. I'm gonna leave my trailer outside. Gonna pop into the garage.
There was a farm just outside. I think that's why I had to swoop off, because obviously different location. It was out of town.
Yep.
Gone to a dairy farm, it looks like.
Looks as though Jelly Bean is dropping his off. There's a couple of people here waiting for us, probably Gavd. This could mean nothing to me.
That could be true.
Oh, there you come.
Right, I have green. I'm going to come up this road, see where this takes me inside. Is that the entrance? So if I come completely wrong, I'm going to go around. What now?
Just park it there!
Just give me 2 seconds.
Just park it there. Press T.
might get a little noisy in here, so I might have to switch my microphone off. Just bear with me. We've had our shopping delivery arrive. Right, so I've left my trailer there. Let's come in and get our... Globbits, drop your trailer off and come in for the photo. There's a real player here.
Well, I'm on my way to the garage now.
Yeah, we're all here. Right, I'm going to take my photo facing this way. Just because I can't park. Right, let's come in next to Gaft. Actually, I'm not going to go next to Gaft. I'm going to see if I can take a more central position. Just because it'll be better for the photos if I'm more in the middle.
Mm.
The only thing with that is that I've got to park off the actual lines. There's the doorbell. Right, that'll do. Let me when we've all reversed as well, can you just nudge forward very, very slightly, just to make sure that your beeping's not going off and annoying everybody in the stream. Mr. Harrison's back. The pavement was just there. I need to keep the trailer out of everybody else's way whilst we do this, so the pavement was more there to Why do I not have the camera? It won't let me take a picture. It normally does. Oh,
Where shall I park then?
Right, here we go. CK. Oh, I like the stripes down your truck, CK.
So do I. Well, it's only for a Volvo anyways.
I wonder if this player here is wondering what on earth we're all doing.
Yeah.
he's just sat there like watching us all turn up. Let's play Guess CptnJenks' truck. The one without any mod cons on it. Right.
Oh, that's a bit tight.
No, it's alright.
It's going to be difficult to get everybody in.
Yeah, sure, I'll let you off.
There's one. Let's go for some different angles as well. Let's come across so then CK's in. Was that guy using his horn?
Oh, yeah. Is that a bit loud?
Should we get him in the in one of the pictures as well, just for fun?
No.
No?
No. Alright, leaving now anyway. Good.
Okay, I think that will do. One more. There we go. Right, let's go finish off this job then. The small red one, yeah, I'm in the small red one.
You can turn all your lights off now.
I can, yes.
Yeah.
And he's just watching me go ramming into that wall as well. Who's still holding the horn down?
Definitely not me.
Right, let's pick this back up.
Maybe Jellybean. Hi, Jelly. Maybe Gobby. Oh no, sorry, Sack. Sorry, Sack. Sorry.
Getting dizzy.
Didn't mean you.
Getting a bit dizzy now.
Whoops. Whoa.
Right, doing that, I've damaged the trailer.
Oh no.
There's a real player somewhere and I can't see him. podcast. Right, let's go. Let's go and make this drop.
Yeah, go.
This could mean nothing to me. Oh, there's a nice Vienna building.
Well, I'm going to go and buy the garage.
Yeah?
Yep, just so it's easier, so then I can always just transport here next time. It's easy then.
Good idea.
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Harrison, there's a new command as well. I've also done train abuse, because I know that you like accusing me of abusing the locos and the trains. So I put that one in for you. And I freed up some moo bots, so if you want to do some more counters for the amount of times I ruin things in trucks or trains, you and Scotsman and anybody else can feel free to make suggestions and go and do them. More like you and Scotsman go and do them, everybody else makes suggestions. Oh, let's go on the right side, shall we?
Yep, I'll buy this garage.
I
Oh,
won't.
yeah.
I won't buy the garage.
Oh, no, it's... Sorry, no, you won't.
So yeah, if you just type exclamation train abuse, it'll come up with "Oi, stop abusing that train." Who let this guy drive a train or something? I just literally took yours and changed truck for train. Right, handle the job delivery. We shall play it safe. Confirm. Get it right. There we go. Right, we'll lower that and we'll see how well we did. Right, reasonable. 5 grand. Really?
How much was the job worth?
5.9. Proficiency bonus of 894. Long distance delivery bonus of 852. So that would have been what, just 6.5 grand, something like that.
Yeah.
And I've got 5.3 because I had a damage penalty of 2.386.
Wow.
But still, it actually leaves me at the point whereby I started the stream with minus 121. I finished the stream with minus 115.
Well, that's not bad.
So
You are getting it down.
it's coming down slowly.
Yeah.
It's coming down slowly. Right, let's put on the sad music.